All right, so John, let's go up here behind cover.
Okay.
And see if you can keep it going here. Just take them out. 70% chance to hit. Hit one.
Enemy down.
Enemy down. Let's see, Marsha. Okay, actually, Marsha, you can go up there. John, you cannot. So, Marsha, I want to get you up here so you're kind of more protected.
I go where you tell me.
Oh no, I didn't. Oh no, I had the wrong character selected. Here we go, Overwatch. Oh, Marsha, you missed.
Shot failed to connect.
Oh, John, you missed.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Yeah, you didn't get it. Ooh. She did not miss. Hello, and welcome back to another video. The previous video, we left off with Bruce. I'm sorry. Bruce was in the first one. Phil, Donnie, Michelle, and Donna. They all got promoted. So this is the third video here in this little playlist. And so let's just jump right in. Okay, so let's see. When we left the last one, we just started building the Guerrilla Tactics School. It will take 5 days. We do have one engineer, St. Paul, and we have him in there. Yes, right there. He's in there helping to build this faster. We did get our first kind of big story mission, but we still have to do some things before we can actually do that. We do still have our research working right now. So let's, one thing actually, let me go and see if I can recruit some people up here. Let's go to recruit. Let me see. So it costs 25 supplies. So I'll be able to recruit 3 people. So I'll be able to recruit Cassie, John.
Before he made contact, I just assumed the spokesman had died or moved on after the council dissolved. From what little he's told me, it sounds like he managed to gain a position with the Advent government early on, if only to start leaking intel to the Resistance.
So like I said, this is the third video in this playlist. If you haven't seen the first couple, you can definitely check those out. They're in the same playlist. There'll be a link to the first one at least in the playlist at the end of the video. But we can recruit also Joseph of Nazareth. Okay, so let's see. Let's go back and let's see our soldier pool here. So you can see here the class. Rookies don't have any specialty yet. So those are ones ideally I would want to use for the next mission. So I do have Daniel, Marsha, Angel, and I'm not going to pronounce Angel names. I tried on the first video and failed miserably. Angel, the Virgin Mary. This was a random pull the game did. I don't know why. So Bernardo, sorry Bernardo, but you're probably never going to be used. Another angel, got Cassie and John, and then Joseph. So on this next one, I'll probably have Daniel, Marsha, John, and Cassie all go in a squad together to try to get their promotions and see what if they become, a specialist, a sharpshooter, grenadier, ranger, whatever their specialty is. These are all squaddies, and you can get promoted to. There's a whole bunch of different ranks. You'll be able to see those. These are possible bonds that are available. I mentioned those in the I think the first video. Right now I'm going to hold off on those because you can only pair up 2 people that can have the bond. Each person can only have 1 bond, and it's permanent throughout the whole game. So I'm going to wait until I get some more of those and then decide on how to pair people up here, especially because you want to have squads that do have different specialists, because they all have different roles, and depending on what you find on the mission, you might need a certain role, a certain ability. So that's where we're at right now. Let's go ahead and head back to the bridge.
Commander, we have a lead on the alien black site, but we'll have to rely on the local resistance to actually get us into the facility. We should try to make contact with their forces in the region as soon as possible. It's the only way we're going to find out what's behind this so-called Avatar project.
Alright, so this is that black site that in the previous video, the mystery man or the speaker, whatever that's what he's called, let us know about. But it is locked. We can't do it yet because we'll have to make contact with the resistance that's in this area first, and then we'll be able to open that up and do this mission. But we can't do this mission right now. So right now we also can scan this area. It'll take 7 days, and the reward will be a scientist. Right now we have 0 scientists, so that would be helpful. But I know we have something else on there too. So that's the scientist, and that is supplies. Yes, so supplies we definitely need because we only have 15 supplies. So I'm going to head down and let's try to get these supplies.
Avenger plotting new course.
So let's start that. You see the time here going really fast, days and time.
This will prove to have been an important breakthrough.
All right, so what we were researching there, the modular assault rifles, that one is finished. So, and it was on a breakthrough, which when you finish a research, you have a chance to have a breakthrough, which shortens the research time on a certain technology. So this one we got faster than normal. So resistance communications. So that, as you see, it's starred because it is important, because we need to research this to be able to communicate with the resistance in different areas of the world to open up the map, basically, in missions like that black site. But before I do that one, I really want this one, this hybrid materials. This will lead to better armor, which we definitely need. Plus, it'll take 3 days, and this one will take 7 days. So let's get started with hybrid materials.
I had assumed you'd make that research a priority, Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the report is available.
And let's
From
head
my
back.
own experience, Advent generally deploys heavy security rather than subterfuge when it comes to protecting their primary facilities, at least the ones I had access to personally. If they have gone to the trouble of hiding this black site, I suspect our findings there will lead us to even greater questions.
All right. Plus, on the side here, you can also see what's coming up soonest as far as what's finishing, so that, you know, the Guerrilla Tactics School will take 2 more days. Our research will be 3 days. We'll have a supply drop in 13. Supply drop right now, we'll get another 250 in supplies. That happens every month. But let's try to get more supplies by doing this right now.
Guerrilla Tactics School now operational.
So, Guerrilla Tactics School is finished. So, let's actually check it out. Alright, so Guerrilla Tactics School. So, new combat tactics. I'm not sure if we can get any yet, but let's check it out. Yeah, so like we can increase the squad size. So right now, squad size is limited to 4 soldiers. This will bump it up to 5, and then this one will bump it up to 6. However, as you see, we need to at least have some sergeants, or at least 1 sergeant, soldier, and 50 supplies to be able to do that. Of course, it will increase it by 1. These will improve, obviously. You see, this will improve the ranger, this one's for the sharpshooter, this one's for the specialist, this one's for the grenadier. These 3 here are actually specialists, like different main resistant groups that's going to be part of the story that we'll run into later on. But as far as our guys right now is these 4 here. Which all require supplies, which you never have enough supplies. Right now we got 15. But the thing is, really increasing the squad size is a big deal. So if we can, we'll need to have a sergeant before that one, and we'll need to have a captain before we can get that one. So it's going to be a little bit, but not very long. Right here, you can train rookies for a specific class. So, like when I open this up, these are the ones that we've recruited that are still rookies, that are not promoted to squaddies at least, and then you can choose what specialty they'll get into. Now, right now, since the next mission, I'm going to have Daniel, Marsha, Cassie, and John on there. I'm probably going to have Mother Mary train. Yeah, I'll probably have her train. And I'm going to have her train as a sharpshooter. Takes 5 days. But it's free. And again, this way, instead of just being a random class assigned, I can kind of choose what class to train in, which is useful because especially when you start losing troops, if I lose, 2 sharpshooters, I'm going to be short sharpshooters, and that's a bad situation to be in. So, anyways, got someone training here. Let's head back to the bridge and continue.
The outcome of this research can only further our advances, Commander.
All right, research done. So new item available is a nanoscale vest, which actually is a utility item, but it gives like an extra couple 2 health, I think. There's also opened up a new research that's available. Yeah, nanoscale vest. It's a light underlay. It goes. It's not a main armor, but it goes underneath. It takes up a utility slot. So let's see here. This, if you didn't see it on the first video, when they rescued me, or the commander, the commander had this unique chip that they took out. So this will research that, which will take 5 days. This is kind of part of the storyline. Magnetic weapons will be a weapon improvement, which will take 28 days. Or experimental weapons, which will take 10 days. And plated armor, I don't even have enough resources to be able to research it yet. So it's either experimental weapons or that chip. And to be honest, I would rather have this one before continuing the storyline. So let's go ahead and research this one.
I agree. That is an important task, Commander.
I'm glad he agrees. So let's head back to the bridge.
You are too trusting, John. The skirmishers are Advent. Advent is the enemy. The enemy is food.
Try not to bring that up when we meet, Volk.
You take their side after all we've seen these years.
Look, I'm not exactly having drinks with them, but they did hold up their end of the bargain. What about you?
Wait and see. Volk out.
Actually think they might show up. Commander, that was Konstantin Volokov, Volk to his friends. He and his Reapers are a big part of the reason why you're standing here today. Volk may be a little rough around the edges, but he's the real deal. Heads one of 3 resistance groups operating independently from us that we consider a legitimate threat to Advent. Together, they'd make one hell of a fighting force. Too bad they hate each other. Still, we've made some unlikely progress. Volk's Reapers may have found you, but they weren't acting alone. They were tipped off by a group of Advent defectors known as the Skirmishers. No one's big on working with these guys, knowing where they came from. But you wouldn't be here without their help. Both the Reapers and the Skirmishers have agreed to suspend hostilities provided you serve as the go-between. Trust doesn't come easy between these two, so we're heading for a nice quiet spot on neutral ground. Even so, let's not take any chances. Intel on this area is weak, and we're picking up strange chatter on comms. Not to mention we're ending a decade-long blood feud today. I'd advise our soldiers to be fully prepared before we deploy on this one, Commander. Good luck.
I could use a favor if you've got the manpower to spare. We're all in this together, right?
Okay, so the Reapers, there's 3 kind of main other resistance factions. The Reapers, and you'll actually get a special character from each one that kind of has special little abilities. But there's the Reapers here.
Not sure how long our contacts are going to wait for us, Commander. So I'd recommend we proceed as soon as possible. All available soldiers are standing by to deploy. Okay,
so we're going to rendezvous with the Reapers. The idea is we're going to be kind of the go-between in between this group, the Reapers, and another main resistance faction group called the Skirmishers. Now, with this mission, the rewards give me a scientist, which is the Apostle Matthew, and also we'll gain some more intel, which intel is important. It's kind of used as like a currency to be able to do certain things. And this is a big mission. This is kind of the first big mission we've gone on. So let's go ahead.
Setting course for Sector 15, West Asia.
Each faction has agreed to allow a 2-person squad to escort them to the rendezvous point. Hopefully that should be enough to keep them from killing each other. We've got a temporary ceasefire in place for the duration of the meet, but still, that doesn't mean we shouldn't be ready for anything.
Okay, so, yeah, instead of having 4 going on the same mission, this is a pretty unique mission, and you'll have 2 and 2. So you'll have pairs go. And So now, of course, this is Donna. This is Michelle. They were on the last mission together, so they've already got promoted. Donna's a specialist, and Michelle is a grenadier. So I'm going to remove them, and let's go with well, let's go with Marsha and John. And this is, of course, the first mission for these two. I'm going to change the uniform colors, just the colors. You can really, if you guys want, I can technically customize whatever you want. But what I'm going to do is I want to change these colors, like the main armor color. You got a whole bunch of different colors you can choose from. Marsha? I think I'm going to choose pink for you. I've already chose like purple. I've chose orange. I've chose green. I've chose. Oh, I'm not sure if I did choose blue. Well, let's go with that. And I always do the secondary armor as just white, so because it kind of highlights everything. So I usually just do white. And then the weapon, I also changed the weapon to the same color. All right. And, you know, I did my best on the customization options. You know, it doesn't look exactly like you, but I'm trying to, yeah, the idea is it kind of looks like you. Oopsie. So, now there is a weapon upgrade that we picked up on the last mission that we can use in one of these weapon slots. Okay, so what this will do is it will give you a possible chance to have an extra free action on a turn, which is important. But once you apply one of these to a weapon, if you want to change it, you will lose it. So I'm going to wait on that right now. And all right, so John, by the way, you both have grenades right now. Let's see here. Let's make your armor. Actually, I'm going to probably use blue because I think I've used. There's also different shades, so like if you want whatever color you guys, if you guys actually, whatever your favorite color is, just let me know what your favorite color is, and I will change it to it. But there's like different shades too and stuff. Actually, I kind of like that one better. I'll do number 35 on that one. So and the weapon, that was 35. All right. Now, also, when we get better armors, they actually do look cooler. Like they start to look really cool. Okay. So on this one, this first squad is done. Next squad. See, this is Bruce. This is Donna. But I'm going to remove you guys. You were on the last missions. And let's, who did I say? Let's get Daniel in the house. And by the I want to change that. These are all like default armors, like random armors. That, yeah, I want to change that. And Cassie. So let's edit. I'm actually going to change your armor to something else here. Let's go with that. All right, and then color. I don't know. I'm going to start using some of these different shades. Let's see. Let's go like with the. I don't know. Like a number. Let's go with number 8. And the weapon, number 8. Okay. All right, so Daniel, there you are. And Cassie, let's see. Let's kind of go with the yellow, maybe. Not the bright yellow. Let's go with that. And whatever, just let me know what your favorite color is. I don't know. I'm just kind of picking something. All right. So this is the second squad here. I don't really like those spikes. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to change that. Shoulder. I don't want that. Show off the guns. Show off the guns. Actually, shoulder pad with feathers. That works better, I think. Okay. So let's go ahead and launch the mission.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Menace, ready to deploy.
Okay, let's deploy.
The Reapers and Skirmishers have been at each other's throats for years, so we're keeping the exact meeting point strictly need to know. You'll split into 2 squads, rendezvous with each faction, and bring their envoy directly to the location of the meet. Officially, this city no longer exists, so we don't expect a lot in the way of Advent resistance. Still, keep your eyes peeled. It's been about 20 years since we last stepped foot in this place.
All right, and again, you can see the objective is going to be escort the Reaper to the meeting point. Again, they're going to be meeting with the skirmishers, and it's going to be 2 and 2, 2 with one, 2 with the other. And if I remember this mission, it's kind of split. It's almost like 2 missions in one in a way. Let's go ahead and go.
Proceed to the first set of coordinates. Firebrand and the second team will head to the next drop point.
Detecting increasing biological signatures in the area ahead.
Then I'd say we're in the right place. Stay sharp out there today, people. Just because this city was abandoned doesn't mean it's lifeless.
If you are hungry, there's more where that came from. Impressive reflexes, but unnecessary.
Stand down. We're all friends here.
You are safe here. More so than you imagine. We shall see if the same holds true for these skirmishers of yours. presence already disturbs them. We must move quickly. My people will take care of this camp. Come.
Uploading the coordinates to the rendezvous point now. We've plotted the most direct route there. We don't know much about the skirmisher contact you'll be meeting other than his name. Mox.
Mox. Praetor Mox. His death squads wiped out entire camps of my people in the first years of the war. You would dare do this?
Pretty sure hands are bloody on both sides of this fight. That's the whole point of this intervention.
Reapers are born in the shadows, in the cold, harsh world that was waiting for us out there. We rely on stealth and long-range attacks, and our marksmen are unmatched by even the best XCOM has to offer.
Okay. So, yeah, Reaper Shadow. So the Reapers, this is a special character that is part of our group. And what's really cool is this Reaper can do more than a regular sharpshooter. Like, she's a sharpshooter, but she can stay in concealment, hid more. She can fire, and there's still a chance for her to still be hidden. If she goes in advance, like, she will, if she's concealed, she will not alert enemies. Like, enemies can't see her. So there's some special abilities this character can do. By the way, if you didn't notice, the voice of the Reaper's commander, the voice of this character, and it's going to also be the voices of like the skirmisher that we're going to meet. Think Star Trek The Next Generation. When you listen to their voices next, then you'll know what I'm talking about. They're the actors from Star Trek The Next Generation. So anyways, let's get going. So again, with this character, with Elena, it's always best to really use her to go out first, because if you do run into enemies, she will not alert them. Now, also on this mission, we're going to be introduced to a different type of enemy, and you'll see what I mean by that. Okay, so let's start. I'm going to start with her going. Actually, I'm going to just have her go all the way up here to scout it out.
That's a long run.
Damaged and dormant all these years, these devices still emit trace elements of unstable radiation. I cannot fathom what they were like in their original function.
We were there, Doctor. You're better off having missed it.
Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to
moving the designated coordinates.
Move you two up here and Overwatch. If an enemy comes into view during their turn, you can still shoot. So it's an important tactic to use.
Moving to Overwatch.
Closing on target position now.
John and Marsha.
I'm on it.
See, the Lost is a new enemy that's being introduced in this one. All right, so in the Lost, they're weak, but there's a lot of them. One kind of difference also with them is if you kill one, it does not take up an action point. So you see the two little arrows, so every turn you have 2 action points. But if you shoot and kill one, it will not use up one of those, which is important because they usually come like anywhere from 6 to 12 or so at a time. And if you use a grenade or have an explosion, it wakes up more, and yeah, you'll see how that works out. Now, let's see here. Marsha is up. There's not really good cover to go on or get behind up here. All right, I'm going to I don't know what I should do, actually. I'm going to put her... I'm going to put her up here.
I am at your service.
Okay, so she has that shadow. So, if it was Marsha or John that was up there, they would have been alerted and come after us. So she can kind of scout without alerting enemies. If I fire, though, the enemies will be alerted. So let me... Well, I'm going to bring Marsha up here.
Heading out.
And Overwatch.
Got it covered.
And John, I'm going to bring you up behind this fire hydrant. You can see what, like, half cover is half cover, full cover is full cover. You definitely want to be in some sort of cover to the best that you can be.
Heading there now.
No more time for regrets. We are not alone.
Okay.
Those things, they still look like people.
What was human died years ago. Only the taint of the aliens survives now. Where there is one, more will follow. You must not hesitate to destroy them.
Okay, so since Marsha was in Overwatch, and then they were alerted, they came after us. She took her Overwatch shot, and it looks like she missed. So, okay, and so right now, John only has one more action, and these are low percentage shots. Well, I guess they're not bad, but let's see what you can do. Let's go ahead and try it. Yes, you got them.
These creatures' true strength lies in their numbers. As you can see, they fall easily. If we are careful with our shots, we will prevail.
So, yeah, and it explains what I just explained about those lost. See, it did not use up the action point because you killed them. But when you are fighting these guys, the biggest thing is your ammo. You can't run out of ammo, and to reload will take up an action point. So let's see if we can keep it going. Yep, got him.
Target neutralized.
Target is neutralized. All right. There we go. You got those three that...
Low on ammo.
Yeah, you're running low on ammo, exactly. So you did get the three that you could see. So I'm going to go ahead and reload because you only have one more shot. But it's going to take up your last action point.
Back in.
And with her... I'm going to wait on her. I'm just going to keep an Overwatch. Ideally, I like to bring you, Marsha, and John up here closer to be able to help with any enemies. So I'm going to Overwatch on this turn.
I am on watch.
Oh, well, I guess it didn't really matter.
creature's DNA has mutated well beyond what we would classify as human. Perhaps the result of long-term exposure to the alien radiation from those pods. Though why anyone would subject themselves to that, I cannot imagine.
When the governments fell, millions starved. Many fled to cities such as this to scavenge for food. They did not heed the warnings.
All right, so John, let's go up here behind cover.
Okay.
And see if you can keep it going here. Just take them out. 70% chance to hit. Hit one.
Enemy down.
Enemy down. And let's see about the second. Nice.
Hostiles pacified.
Hostiles are pacified. All right, we still have those over there. Since I really need you to be fully clipped, ideally, with these lost, I'm going to go ahead and reload.
Ready to engage.
And now your turn's over. So now, Marsha, let's move you up here.
On the move!
And Overwatch.
Affirmative! Covering now!
And I'm still going to keep her in Overwatch.
No one will cross. My people have encountered these beings before. At first, they may appear mindless, but they hear quite well. In great numbers, they can be very deadly.
Yeah, they can overwhelm you. So, this is where we need to get. That's where we need to get to. We already cleared that out a little bit, so I'm not even going to go that way. I'm going to go up this way. So, let's see here. Let's move you up here.
That's affirmative.
And I'm going to stick you on Overwatch.
I'm on it.
Marsha, move up behind here.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
And Overwatch.
Scanning.
And I'm actually going to have her go up here on this balcony.
I am trusting you.
And Overwatch.
I'll keep an eye on it.
An entire city of our own people left to turn into these things.
Yes. All we can offer them now is a merciful death.
Okay. So, John, let's see here. I'm going to move you up here behind cover.
Closing on target position now.
And Overwatch.
On Overwatch.
Marsha. I want to move you up along this side here, the opposite side.
Heading to that location.
And Overwatch.
On Overwatch.
And then her. I really don't want to go into buildings because you can really wake up more lost. I would rather just pass them up if I can. And with her, I want to head up this way.
I will reposition.
And Overwatch.
Watching comes naturally. These creatures are worse even than Advent. They have no cause, no fear. They simply exist. If we do not defeat the aliens soon, we will become little more than they are.
All right. No pressure or anything. So let's head up here Well, let's see here. Actually, I'm going to move her up first and see if there's any more lost up there. I kind of ideally want her behind cover, but there is no cover. But yeah, let's head up there.
Volk says I am to obey.
There we go. There's more lost in there. We need to make it over here. So, alright, so I'm going to put her on Overwatch.
My turn on watch.
And move. John, move you up here.
Good copy. Moving on target.
Put you on Overwatch.
Scanning.
Marsha. I can't really see if it will use up one action if you move within the blue. It uses 2 actions if you move within the yellow. And I really don't want to put you out in the open, like here. But I'm probably going to do that.
Moving to position. Overwatch! We risk all this for Pray Tell Mox? If he is not what you say he is, I shall kill him myself.
Looking forward to this meeting already.
Okay, so John, let's move you up. We're gonna have to move you down this way anyway, so let's move you up here behind cover.
Moving out.
Uh-oh. Oh no, I alerted them a little earlier than I wanted to. Okay, so I'm gonna move Marsha up first. And I want to have her behind here.
Rolling.
Alright, since they're already alerted, I'm going to use her to take this one out. Nice.
One of many.
See, every time, that's something unique with her. Most soldiers would be revealed as soon as they shoot, but she has a chance to stay hidden. The only thing is, I can't shoot anyone else right now. Now, their next turn, they're just going to walk out of here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do Overwatch here.
I see everything.
Overwatch here.
Overwatch.
And Overwatch here. Because I can't see them right now. So I'll let them come out and just hit them.
Come get some.
Here we go, Overwatch. Oh, Marsha, you missed.
Shot failed to connect.
Oh, John, you missed.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Yeah, you didn't get it. Ooh. Ooh. She did not miss.
Remember, they are not now fighting open.
Central. Biological signatures are grouping into a singular mass. One closing in on this position.
A swarm. We must push forward before it arrives.
Okay, so now she's revealed. She's no longer hidden. And there's going to be a swarm that's going to be coming now because we made too much noise. So that's what I was hoping to avoid. So I'm going to... Let's see here. Yeah, I'm going to move her. She's also low on ammo. Shoot. Let's see. Marsha. Okay, actually, Marsha, you can go up there. John, you cannot. So, Marsha, I want to get you up here so you're kind of more protected.
I go where you tell me.
Oh, Oh no, I did. Oh no, I had the wrong character selected. Okay, well, I guess Elena is going to be up there. Well, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Okay, well, let's see here. Marsha, let's see if we can take this one out. 74%.
Enemy destroyed.
Got it. Got him.
Weapons burning ammo fast.
Yeah, you're getting low on ammo. So right now I'm going to need you to reload.
Let's rock.
And let's see if John can take this one out. Yep, alright.
Good riddance.
Good riddance. You're also getting kind of low on ammo, but I'm going to move John up here because we still have to get over there. We have to keep moving. Keep moving. And I'm going to put you on Overwatch.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Marsha. I'm going to put you on Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch.
And I'm going to put her on Overwatch.
No one will cross. For years, my people
Nice.
hunted his kind. For years, we survived. Now you risk everything for your dreams of peace.
If you haven't noticed, the aliens have been kicking our planet's ass for the past 20 years. You think maybe it's time we try something else?
If only your speeches could take down these cursed creatures.
Okay. She's obviously not happy that we're trying to make peace between these two groups. All right, and okay. So, John, okay. Can't move you up here without using up both your action points to get behind cover. So let me see. She can get behind here at least. Let me move her down there.
As you order, Commander.
And I'm going to hold off and see where Marsha can move, because I'm going to have to move Marsha up here, definitely. Marsha, I'm going to move you here on the corner.
Heading there now.
And I'm going to put you on Overwatch.
I'm on it.
I'm also going to put her... No. Yeah, I'm going to put her on... I don't know if I should reload right now. No, I'm going to put her on Overwatch just in case. No, I need to reload. Let's reload.
I need to reload.
Yes, you do. And the reason why I wanted to have them set is because I'm going to actually have to kind of risk you a little bit here, John. So, I'm going to move you up here.
On the move.
Okay,
Extraction
luckily.
point is close, but looks like these things don't want to make it easy for you.
We will make it to your pet advent in time.
Though their intelligence appears almost non-existent, these creatures seem to employ some sort of rudimentary communication system. Perhaps auditory signals or some form of hive-like consciousness.
Your point, Doctor?
The entire swarm knows there is food here now. I would advise we make haste to leave this area.
So you see, okay, I'm not sure if that's 3 soldiers remaining or 3 turns to get there, but anyways, we're going to be moving up. Got to keep moving. Got to keep moving. So let's see here. Can't get you there all yet. Let's see here. I'm going to move you up here.
Heading out.
Oh, there we go. Oh, they're waiting there. Oh, no. And here they come. All right. So, you've only got 2 bullets left, too. But at least let's see if we can take out a couple of these guys. There's one.
No longer a threat. Burn it through ammo fast.
There's two.
Taken care of.
Nice. But now you're out of ammo, so I'm going to have
I need
to...
ammo.
Yes, I know you need ammo. So now you have to reload, which is going to end this turn for you.
I'm ready.
Okay. So now I really have to get these other ones, these other guys. Okay, so I'm going to move her up.
Moving as ordered.
And you have to take these two out. So there's one.
No compromises.
No compromises. That's right. You have to take this one out. No compromises. There we go.
No one will mourn them. I have almost no ammo.
Yes, I know. Your ammo's low. Marsha, I'm going to move you because we kind of have to get there. I'm going to have to kind of move you up a lot here. Let's head up here.
10-4.
I'm going to go ahead and reload your gun.
I loaded these cartridges myself.
Central, the preliminary readings from these creatures seem familiar. I will need to consult my records, but I may have encountered something similar to them during my time with Advent.
I wouldn't be the least bit surprised if Advent had a hand in their creation, Doctor.
Okay, so now I can actually, I think I can get everyone in there. So I'm just going to, Marsha, I'm just going to run you here. Just run for it.
Location confirmed.
And, oh no, I can't. By one spot. Well, that's not good. Okay.
I'll be there soon.
Just try to get there. And John, I'm going to put you on this side.
Double time.
Good. There wasn't any others that came out. All right. So I'm going to get her in here.
My life is in your hands.
You should have a clear path through now. Second squad is already en route to Mox. Proceed to the rendezvous and await their arrival.
Oh, we'll be there.